Good evening, everybody. Welcome into episode 73 of the Kansas City Royals franchise as we enter September, final month of the season. The playoff teams starting to jockeying for playoff positions while the rest of the field just looks forward to 2029. Thankfully, we are part of the first group, coming in at a very good record at 80 and I think 55. We are going to be taking on another 80-win team in the San Francisco Giants as they try to keep track in the NL West, and we are trying to keep track of the Twins in the AL Central. We will see Jordan Hicks tonight take on his former team in the Giants, so it should be a good one. Thank you everyone for the support. Make sure to like the video so it can get the video out there to more people who enjoy franchise. That would be nice. Connect us all together a little more. And subscribe if you want to see more franchise content, because it's pretty much the only thing I do on this channel is just MLB The Show franchise. Very specific, but it's just what I enjoy. All right, so let's hop into it for tonight. Boosh. There we are. Got a very tough Giants team here tonight. They are 81 and 58. We are at 80 and 58. So not 55, 58. And both of us are second in our divisions. So, should be a good one. We shall see.
Hello from San Francisco, California.
What's up, Maddie?
We're live at Oracle Park. Labor Day
Happy Friday to you.
Up on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the San Francisco Giants.
Blake Snell on the bump for the Giants tonight.
First pitch coming your way next.
We look to stay hot like we did in the previous episode against the Reds.
Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Blake.
There you go, Blake Snell.
A real strikeout artist singing.
8 and 11 on the year, 4.8 ERA for Blake Snell. Not the top in the league, but in the top 10 in strikeouts.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the left fielder.
As we got Alan Dobbins, our future of this franchise here. As boy, he should be shoe-in to win Rookie of the Year. That's how it should be. Alan Dobbins is Rookie of the Year. That's what he's going to be. So we take a look at Blake Snell, 35 years old in a contract season, 84 overall, so he's still got some in the tank here. Fastball, curveball, circle change, and slider. He's very proficient with that curveball, very good with that fastball. Slider's good as well. Apparently he has problems walking people. 85 walks, 145 innings is pretty high, but he also has 156 strikeouts. He is in danger, though, of not having 200 strikeouts for the first time in quite some time. So we'll see if he can get to that mark or not. Don't care too much, but 35 years old and a free agent. Just relaxing, having your birthday tomorrow. Dude, happy early birthday, Maddie. I know I'm going to forget tomorrow because I'm just an awful person, but happy early birthday to you, Maddie. Hope you have a good birthday. It's on the weekend, too. Are you going golfing?
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Dobbins stings that ball to center field, and that will be caught by Marsh in center. There's our lineup tonight. Luis Rise getting the day off, so Willie Cabral will start and play second. Welcome back, Carson Rocafort, back from the injury list, and we optioned Rivertown back down to the minors.
So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big
oh, that's cool.
one, could be
dude, have a good time.
You'd like to have multiple
have an excellent time. Evening, Sean. Defense for the Giants here tonight. Stephen Kwan, who they acquired at the deadline from the Guardians. I totally forgot about that trade. Playing left, Brandon Marsh in center, and Tyler O'Neill in right. Those are really three real good outfielders that they have. Casey Schmidt at third, Marco Luciano at short, Edmundo Freitas at second, and Wilmer Flores at first. Blake Sable behind the plate, and I believe DHing is Mickey Moniak. It was a good team. A real good team. What's up, James?
And they'll do it again.
Well, don't risk your money on that. But I'm sorry, man. I'm not an online guy on this game.
Down, base is empty.
I just play franchise for the fun and for story.
The ladder struck him out.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike.
Besides, your buddy would probably murder me.
Fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the DH, Nelson Velasquez. That one missed.
All right, 2 down. Here's Velasquez.
In his 7th season, hitting third in the lineup.
Power's down a little bit. Only 21 home runs. At this point last season, he had about 35. So the power is definitely down.
2 down, nobody on.
Gonna swing at some bad stuff tonight. I'm gonna swing at some bad stuff tonight. Oh, you can't call that. That's going into the bad calls compilation. I'm gonna mark that real quick.
That one almost hit him.
Are you gonna put pictures up, Maddie?
Full count 3-2.
Never mind. I'm sorry, James. I'm just not an online guy when it comes to this.
Where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but
It's nothing against you.
ready to move on to the next pitch.
Man, Velasquez still can't hit a changeup to save his life. Good 1-2-3 inning for Blake Snell. And here comes former Giant Jordan Hicks taking the bump for us. I briefly talked about him on Twitter yesterday, about how good he's been. How we took a risk on Jordan Hicks. No one put an offer for this man in the offseason. Nobody did. So we offered him a $2.5 million deal, and it's definitely paying off. You're streaming some tennis this afternoon? Oh, Lord, this guy stands so close to the plate. Madden's bad. Yeah, I think Yolag is not going to play it anymore, which stinks because I was looking forward to watching him and others play the game. But what a surprise. Madden turns out to be a complete joke this year. I wish I was shocked by that.
This guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
We're not allowed to complain about the show.
He's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. And here it comes.
Woo! Jordan Hicks bringing the heat, striking out. Freitas on 3 pitches. How about a 101? I'll take it. How bad is it? I've seen some things.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss.
Tyler O'Neill. These two used to be teammates in St. Louis. Jordan Hicks, take a look at his numbers. 31 years old, 85 overall. Like I said, we just signed him to a simple 1-year, $2.5 million deal. And boy, he has just been worth it. Look at this comparison. Look at this difference. 6-18 in 2026, ERA 7.5. And so far this season, he's 11-7, 3.8 ERA, 155 strikeouts. The walks are still up there, but he has cut down on basically everything else, and it's so good to see. And it's gonna be a hard decision to re-sign him in the offseason. I would like to re-sign him. I think he's been worthy of a re-sign, but I just don't know how much better he's going to get. So. Oh. I think Daddy Demu was talking about that in his recent Broncos episode.
Right-hander kick steals.
Like he had a play, I don't know the play, but like his player was literally fixing to intercept the ball. That's down the line, foul. And then out of nowhere, his player just stops. Like, he wasn't even controlling him. Like, his player just stops and then just turns in the exact opposite direction as the ball.
Kicks and fires.
2-2.
Woo! Tyler O'Neill swings through the curve. Jordan Hicks starting off strong. 2 strikeouts. Now here's Stephen Kwan. No, he was traded. He did not sign with them, did he? Did we not face Stephen Kwan earlier? Anyway. I thought the Guardians traded him.
Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie.
Over the head of Garcia. And Stephen Kwan continues to haunt my nightmares. Or haunt my dreams.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
All right, here we go.
And he did it perfectly.
2 out, 1 on. Here's Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one almost got him.
1-0. Good season for Brandon Marsh. 292. This Giants team is not a joke team. They are legit. Defense for the Crowns tonight. Pretty much the same as always. Alan Dobbins in left. Carson Roccaforte back from the IL. In center field, Drew Waters in right. Michael Garcia, Bobby Witt Jr., Willie Cabral getting the start for Luis Ariz. Just an off day. Vinny Pasquantino at first. Freddie Fermin behind the dish. And Nelson Velasquez DHing in support of fireballer Jordan Hicks.
2 outs. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, but he's a sellout, so. He'll get partnered again next year. And he'll say the game's great. And then, you know,
The pitch.
he won't hold them liable.
This is the zone, and that's ball 3. Quan, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Just like MLB The Show partners do. Ground ball. Pasquantino gets a little bit of a late jump. But they will get Sable. Jordan Hicks, good inning. Gives up a hit, but nothing else. I have no incentive to improve. Well, they would improve if their partners didn't, like, blow them every time a game teaser came out. That's just the best way to put it. I know that's really grotesque way to put it, but it's true. We see it as a cycle every year. Every single year. These big MLB The Show streamers, mostly Diamond Dynasty, not that I'm saying there's not franchise, but mostly Diamond Dynasty partners, will say, oh, the game looks really good. Oh, I can't wait. And they hype it up. They hype it up. They enjoy it for about 3 weeks. SDS does something to the game that makes it worse in an update. And then they just move on. Like, these partners just move on. And they talk about how bad the game is. Oh, boy, this thing is broken. Oh, we still can't do this in Diamond Dynasty. Oh, my God. And then it's the same cycle. Once they start teasing MLB 25, they're going to do the same thing. And it's just so stupid. Because these are people that get free things from the show. Like SDS. They get boxes. They get, you know, you've seen those boxes that they get from them.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it real.
If those guys... Good pitch. If those guys didn't blow SDS every year and just held them accountable, they would start to do something. Because if the people that you are sponsoring, that you rely on to put your game out there through word of mouth, don't do that anymore, you're going to lose people. But they're not going to do that. Bobby Witt, ground ball right to the second baseman. One down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. The ball's just not.
Watch what happens when they start teasing MLB The Show 25. Just watch. You'll see them putting like clips of like 10-second things going, oh my God, this guy's going to be in the game. I'm excited. Oh, this stadium's in the game. Oh! And then they won't even care about questioning the gameplay. They won't care.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a competition for sure.
You're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup.
Oh my God, that's not a strike.
Today when everything is under the microscope.
Looks like Blake Snell's getting an extended strike zone.
The pitch.
Down the left field line. That's going to drop fair.
That's a fair ball.
And the Pasquatch
First heading for two.
continues his hot hitting.
And he starts his afternoon
Leads the team in batting average. And that just... Did he just do the you can't see me thing? I've never seen that before. But, went out double for Vinny Pasquantino.
That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the
And sadly, that's how franchises die. Like, that's how game franchises die.
Water stands in. Now finds the corner. Strike one.
Okay, another strike. Boy, this bad call compilation is just going to be this game at this rate.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Good chance to score here.
Got the back one too soon. It's strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just
Blake Snell, all of his pitches are working.
Pitch misses there. And that is
1-2.
ball one. And another ball.
To improve their product. Dude, AEW sucks. I'm sorry. Like, the clips that I've seen and, like, the stories that I've seen people talk about. Good pitch. Waters swings right over it. 2 down. It's awful. Good Lord. AEW is just awful. That's a good curveball. Speaking of awful, that's a bad strikeout. All right, it's up to Freddie.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
No ball. One strike.
Coming in 5.5 back of the Twins still.
And it's second. And it's strike two.
Man.
Snell. One of the best strikeouts.
35 years old, Blake Snell still tossing it.
Certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And he deals. Foul ball, it stays nothing.
Yeah, that's true. You still have things to improve on, but
No score
I guess
here
there
in
is
the
no but to that. But good pitch. I thought he was going to throw under the zone.
second. Is that. So one left for Kansas City.
All right, Blake Snell cruising.
No score.
Looks like we are lost to lead off the game. Like, I'm only going to comment on the show because that's all I ever play. But the show could be so much better with minor changes. The first thing SDS needs to do is drop the previous consoles. That's what they need to do.
Ball for a strike.
Keeping the old gen consoles in cycle is holding the game back.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and
Sable pops it up.
on the move.
Bobby Witt, one down.
Corrals it. One away.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter.
White Sox truly leave Chicago?
Mickey Moniak.
I don't know.
The next
I mean, you think
hit.
it will get better. But then Cubs fans still pack Wrigley even when the team's not doing great. Ground ball, Cabral. Demoniac on one pitch.
Batting seven. The first baseman, Wilmer.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Here's Wilmer Flores, man. This guy's a dangerous hitter. I don't like facing Wilmer Flores.
Clips the corner.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the
16
gun.
seasons from
Different
Wilmer
experience
Flores.
as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's the strike on the outside corner.
Good curve, 0-2. Ramin wants a slider.
2 down, nobody on.
And that's a ground ball. Cabral picks and throws.
Fires over to first.
And Jordan Hicks, efficient.
Giants
Here
go
in the
down
second.
quietly. We'll
Go to
move
the third.
with no score.
Oh, you could probably look that up.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Willie Cabral.
All right, here's Cabral.
The wind of the pitch.
No.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Here's a player known for playing better.
Matty reclaiming his stakes over here.
Case. I mean, day games are different, though.
That's
Things
the ball.
change from
We're
game
working
to
on
game.
Vanessa's helping me design a crunch time
Well, he sure
t-shirt.
makes the transition look easy.
Kicks and deals. Would
Reno.
reach that time.
Nah, I give it 2 years. I give it 2 years. I give news cycles 2 years.
And now the lefty.
Yep.
I want that shit. Man, Blake Snell just easily gets himself back in the count. Full count. For your ratings don't matter? Yes, I know it.
The wind of the pitch.
I don't know what I was thinking there. Cabral strikes out. Well, our hitting not as good here as last episode so far. Here's Carson. No longer in the Rookie of the Year running because of his injury. Really set him back far.
1 out, base is empty.
The good news is, though, Alan Dobbins has it pretty much wrapped up. Atta baby, Carson shoots it past the diving third baseman.
They get a man aboard with a 1 out single.
Carson Roccaforte continues to impress.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oh, Lord.
Now the left fielder, Alan Dobbins.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Man,
And that drops in for
there's
his
Dobbins.
Blake Snell on the mound today.
296 average, 31 homers, 88 RBIs.
His trophy
He
case
is
pretty
going to
close
win
to
Rookie of the
all.
Year.
Won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays, and another in the National League with the Padres.
check swing. He went
Call that a swing, 0-2.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
Did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
I'm surprised he didn't call that a strike, man.
man at first, 1 away.
1-2 to Dobbins.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And
That is a nasty curve.
right there. Well, classic pitch.
6 strikeouts for Blake Snell as we are looking foolish.
Fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very complete.
All right, Dobbins.
And that gets you thinking
You'll get him.
that you
You'll
might
get him.
make
Don't
that
worry.
matter. But then the curveball out of that
You're too good to go over.
just falls off the table and you can't make contact.
That one fouled off.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Matty. No idea.
At the belt and fire. On the ground.
Boy, we are just not going to get anything today, are we?
And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of
Bottom
inning
third we
number
go.
3. We're tied, 0-0.
This is a good litmus test.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano.
Here comes Luciano.
The right-hander back to work.
Jordan Hicks has to match Blake Snell. Now, doesn't it mean 0 in tennis?
At 100 miles an hour.
Nice job by Jordan Hicks. Here's the 0-2.
Righty to the plate.
No dice.
Outside.
Now, Jordan Hicks still has to work on his endurance, like his stamina. If he has like one rough inning where he has to throw 30 pitches, I feel like that's enough to make him not go 5 innings. So. Look like Luciano wants that to happen.
And a pitch.
Way upstairs.
In 2-2. Here comes a pitch.
Boy, he's just not biting. He is not biting. Ground ball. Pasquantino fumbles again. But he'll flip over to Hicks for 1 out.
And that's the first
I don't know why Vinny's having such a hard time playing defense at first.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. 2 hits for
Oh,
him.
the link. Okay. I'll take a look after the game.
Fastball in for a
Here's
strike.
Casey Schmidt. Back top lineup we go for San Francisco.
One down, base is empty.
We gotta time Jordan Hicks a little better. We're making him work a little too fast.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Boy, that curve is vicious.
Look at the 3
Third strikeout for Jordan
Pretty
Hicks.
simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to
Fastball sink curve, man.
Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for the Giants, Edmundo Freitas.
Here's Freitas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Have we become too focused on graphics? 1,000%. 1,000%. Part of the reason that a majority of games don't have like they used to have, like you take the Madden games. I don't know which Madden it was because I'm not deep into Madden, but I guess there was a Madden game back. I don't even want to say the year because I don't know the year, but apparently they had like a whole entire pregame, so to speak, before your game, and now obviously that doesn't exist anymore. And I think a majority of the reason is games. You know, developers only have so much space to work with. Do they invest in gameplay? Do they invest in better graphics? Do they invest in storytelling? You know, and some games pull this off very well. Like The Last of Us pulls it off very well. Red Dead Redemption 2 pulls it off very well. And even though I haven't played it, I think the NBA games, presentation-wise, pull it off pretty good. So it's definitely possible.
Snell back to work.
But yeah, I think developers worry too much about the game looking great compared to how it plays.
That one misses. One ball, one strike.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are...
Like, I'm playing a game off stream now called Sea of Stars, which is an RPG, a turn-based RPG, because I love those. And the graphics look like it's Final Fantasy VII, but the game is fun. You know. Velasquez fouls that off 2-2. But yeah, I think anyone who pays attention would say yes, that's the case.
And the pitch. And another ball.
Full count.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Boy, we are just wilding over here. 7 strikeouts for Snell already.
7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
One of us is going to hit him hard.
Trip to the plate in this
One ball, no strike.
It's not going to be Bobby, though.
And a ball popped up. Flores.
He's going to pop it up. 2 down.
Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of
That was a good pitch to hit, but it's going to be one of those games where we're just not going to do it.
popped it up.
So digging in, Vinny passes
All right, 2 quick outs. Here's Vinny.
first AB.
Bats have gone cold. Hey, Maddie, can you send us our bats from Cincinnati, please?
A career batting average over 300, and
I think we left our bats there.
fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games.
And Vinny Pasquantino.
Hey, that's a base hit.
He is 2 for 2. He brought his bat with him.
Keeps the inning going.
2-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty much a
Yeah.
model swing on that one as he
I agree.
the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching.
You know a game that I still go back and play a lot? Roller Coaster Tycoon.
So many positives that led to that.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. Came out in what, 1998 or something like that? Maybe even before then. Still one of my favorite games of all time. Because it's fun.
Digging in, Drew Waters.
Oh my God, Waters.
Hit hard on the ground is short. He'll get the force, and that's the
Hanging curve and we're going to ground out, man. Blake Snell has us figured out.
Still no score.
That's just how it is. He's got us figured out.
Back here at Oracle Park, bottom 4, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler O'Neill.
Ooh, and the wind's blowing in. All right, back to work for Hicks.
The pitch.
I will foul.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches out.
I've got that game. You can buy the whole packet of the original Roller Coaster Tycoon games on Steam
We'll see, but I think
for like
that's
$7.
This to third, and that one handled. Tosses
Garcia
the
will throw out O'Neill, one down here in the 4th.
as they get the lead off man.
The left fielder, Stephen Moore.
So up next,
The
Steve
nicest
Kwan.
man in the world.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
I wonder when they're going to try something like a bunt. Stephen Kwan is the guy to bunt here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-hand.
Apparently has their only hit.
Guys just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Left-hand batter waits.
Tries the bunt, but he misses. 0-2.
Now try to bunt for a hit right there. And
Yeah, Matty is the nicest guy in the world.
Something, anything going offensively.
Righty delivers.
Ball.
No dice. 1-2.
1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high.
I'm still waiting for that
Gonna
page.
Make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2.
Down the line.
Down the
Foul.
line, and that's just foul.
Stephen Kwan is the hardest guy for me to get out.
Right-hander kicks deal.
Ooh,
The punch out
we're gonna
there.
catch him looking though.
Number 2.
All right, Jordan, good pitch, man. 5th strikeout.
Hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things.
Yeah, we're all messed up.
Case right there.
We are all messed up.
Marsh batting for the second time. And that's
Fastball
strike
down the
one.
middle at 100, 0-1 to Brandon Marsh.
Take a rip at that. I think he got locked
I think
up.
Marsh, yeah, he was signed to a free agent deal. The Phillies didn't re-sign him, or the Giants outbid him. Having a great season.
Two outs.
Hey, we're going to get the corner now, 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Take it off the plate here.
2 down, nobody on.
Well, not off the plate, but we still get the swing and miss. Jordan Hicks.
And it's a 3-up.
Oh, in the heat.
Nothing across here this
We are deadlocked after 4.
No score. Back here in San Francisco.
Labor Day.
5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off,
Nope.
Freddie Fermin.
All right, here we go. 5th inning. Who is going to strike first here? 7, 8, 9 due up for us.
As the lefty gets to work. There's the strike.
Well, these Royals, as this game
It
goes
just
on,
makes sense for us to get him deep in counts. If we're going to strike out, we might as well let him throw a lot of
We've
pitches.
seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well.
That changeup down is going to kill me. He knows it.
Kicks and fires.
Out of baby Fermin. He's going to pull that slider, and we are going gap shopping here in San Francisco.
Around first and hustling for second. And he's
As
there
Freddie
with the
Fermin will stroll into second base. Lead off double for double F.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage.
Freddie Freeman.
Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead.
All right, golden opportunity here.
That could be a deciding run.
That was a slider that didn't slide enough. He hanged it, so we banged it.
Now here is Willie Cabral. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And Cabral swings at the first pitch.
Sends it
One down.
as one away.
God, Cabral's just not good.
You know, confidence
And I hate it so much.
high with all of the swings and misses. He's had 'em eaten out of the
I hate
palm
it
of
so
his
much
hand
that
pretty
Cabral's
much
just
all
not
day.
And next up
working
for the
out.
Royals, Carson Rocafort. And he's already singled in this game. Up and in, and it's one.
Here's Carson.
Fermin leads off second with one
It's in his
ball
weaker
lead.
side here,
This is
lefties.
a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. When his stuff stays sharp, makes these at-bats more difficult.
Dobbins is on deck,
against other
so-
pitchers at this stage of the game.
And it's second. And another ball.
Carson Rocafort. Showing some good patience here. 2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really
I wasn't going to do anything with that pitch anyway. I'm kind of glad we missed that one.
setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to
Carson
it.
calls time.
Can't catch up.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just
All
a
the
second.
outfielders have good arms, too.
That one
There's a
just misses.
full count.
Now it's 3-2.
There's Dobbins on deck.
Dobbins to bat next.
The short king of Kansas City. 5'7", 165.
And here it comes.
Hits it down the line. Is it going to drop? No, it will not drop.
And there are 2 outs.
Nice play by Quan to get over there. 2 down.
Competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Back to the top of the lineup, Alan Dobbins. steps in for the Royals.
Here comes Dobby.
Not close with that one. 1-0.
I'm telling you, man, Allen Dobbins is having such a good rookie season. I got to get all of these numbers after the last game of the regular season. The highlight.
With a chance to score first. Near the top of the fifth.
We're going to call time.
Timeout asked for and give it at the plate now.
Come on, Allen. He's going to get plunked in the shoulder.
And that hit him.
Curveball that got away.
Off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would've
That's a painful way to get on base.
velocity.
First and second.
All right, here's Garcia.
Now the number 2 hitter. Through there for a strike.
Not a good average with runners in scoring position.
The Royals looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
That's the ball.
I was waiting for the umpire to call that a strike. I'm going to be up front with you.
Swing and miss or called strike 0-2 count.
I'm going to be real up front with you.
1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Atta baby. Garcia left field. And Kansas City slam. That's a KC slam for Michael Garcia. And we get on the board 3-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out.
That ball was tattooed out of here.
Argue with those results.
Hit it under the wind. Nice job, Garcia.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball.
That was a wall scraper.
In real time. Most times, pitchers asking for a new baseball, just like right
We have broken through here against Blake Snell.
Nelson Velasquez. Right down to shoot. And that strike.
Here's Nelson. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Get him a hit. Man, how about Michael Garcia?
Next offering is outside.
What do they have in their bullpen here? Ryan Murphy, Sean Jelly. Wow, Sean Jelly's still here. Ranger Suarez, Luke Jackson, Hunter Harvey. Not exactly a super bullpen they got here. I mean, they've got some good pieces. Tristan Beck looks like he's good. Camilo Duvall, of course, closing. Ranger Suarez. Logan Webb, Shane. Hey, there's our boy Shane Bieber and Kyle Wright. Both of them went to the Giants. Different years, but they are both having good seasons with the Giants, so good for them.
2 outs. There's the swing.
Oh, Nelson.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up.
You can't miss that, buddy.
Although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter
1 and 2 to
is
Nelson
going out, expects
Velasquez.
it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Way inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball
76 pitches for Blake
multiple times
Snell here in the
this at-bat,
5th.
So might have it timed up and ready for it.
Oh, the umpire's still giving him calls.
Royals grab 3.
But we get 3.
It's now 3
Thanks to Michael Garcia hitting a line drive home run, and the Royals lead by 3. Let's go bottom 5. Jordan Hicks, you got a lead, sir.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Hicks back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning.
2
Get
for
the
8 versus
hot
Jordan
team
Hicks.
Back in there to swing the bats.
On strikeout.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning.
It's good, man. That's good.
The dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 0-1.
Now let's see how the game plays now that we have a lead.
These Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup
Yeah, son.
capable of sparking something.
Yeah, you apparently punched me for a lousy college football championship. That's pretty low.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Sable lines one up the middle.
Base to start the inning.
Here we go. You guys ready for the rubber band to kick in?
Dominant performance for him today.
Still a good outing, though, for Jordan Hicks. 4 innings, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts.
He's had an
Keep it
answer
up.
for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is
Bullpen looks good.
And now Now it's the Giants DH, Mickey Moniak.
Would you forget? Well, that would insist that you would. I might. It depends on if you break anything. It doesn't say to punch me as hard as possible. You could have just went, boop.
The Royals leading by 3. Last half of
Mickey Moniak is a home run type hitter, so we got to be careful here. There's a good sinker, 0-2. No threat to steal it first.
And a pitch.
And we're going to get Moniak swinging at the curve. Strikeout number 7 for Jordan Hicks. I'm telling you, man, Hicks has just been... I don't want to say he's been the best pitcher this year for us, but he's probably number 2.
So digging in, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1.
Here comes Flores. Thank you for not swinging at that.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. You could have a really
Relatively having good control.
Sable stands at first with 1 out.
And Flores will hit that into the gap. Drew Waters will cut it off.
And they'll have runners at the
And they will hold the runner at third. Runners on the corners, 1 down. Telling you, man, Wilmer Flores.
now Marco Luciano.
Pretty underrated hitter in this game. There you go. 0-1 to Luciano. I sure hope it would be the first one. Boy, the Giants are chasing. They are chasing. We can go curveball away. We can go fastball up. Should have been a strike, but it's not going to be.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for
That would have been
something
quite a
to
strikeout
get
pitch.
his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield.
1-2 to Luciano. Giants threatening to score here.
2 on, 1 out.
It won't be from Luciano as he swings and misses at the fastball. 8 strikeouts for Jordan Hicks.
Down the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. His first at bat was a strike.
Oh yeah, I have.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this
He's a dedicated fan. What can I say?
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That catches the
Oh,
outside.
baby, here's Casey Schmidt now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two on, 2 outs.
Oh, really?
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed.
Man,
Getting a feel for
that
the
should have been a
zone,
strike.
strike zone is something that
All right,
pitchers
game. What are you up to?
really have to think about and work on from
What are
game
you up
game
to?
and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hicks and Diaz.
Popped him up.
Popped it up.
The brawl should get this one.
Makes the grab.
An excellent job by Jordan Hicks.
He continues to roll on the mound.
Gets runners to the corners, but nobody comes around to score.
The Royals
Halfway done by the Bay. Royals up 3-0.
back, and they make a change to
The
start
Giants are going to the pen. Here's Ranger Suarez. Thank you for keeping it lefty.
Keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Take a look at Ranger Suarez. Of course, he's a starter, so he's in the bullpen. 32 years old, 82 overall. He is in a contract year. Sinker, fastball, curve, change, and cutter. That is a big difference right there. 17-mile-per-hour difference between that curveball and sinker. That's their average speed, by the way, apparently. So, yeah. 11-7 out of the pen. Good job. 4.71 ERA. Not so hot, but apparently he is getting the job done. So we'll see what he's got for us.
Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. The pitch.
And Bobby Witt swings to center, and
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
2 good timing outs by Bobby Witt Jr. tonight. That's rough. That's rough.
No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here's Vinny.
Suarez, a former All-Star. He
Giants
features the sinker.
double barreling out there. Sean Jelly on the left. Ryan Murphy on the right.
Occasionally uses a cutter.
Oof.
Strike one.
We should probably be thinking about our bullpen as well. Got a fairly strong bullpen.
Next offering away.
Doing one to Vinny.
Bases empty, one
Double
away.
and a single
Top half of the sixth.
today for Vinny Pasquantino. Little inside out jam shot right to Luciano. No hits here. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Anybody had their money on Michael Garcia being the difference maker tonight?
Play for Kansas City. Drew Water.
He's been struggling this year, but nice to see him put a good swing on that ball.
Just
Here comes Drew. Drew Waters coming into the game hitting .320. So he stings that ball to center field deep, but it will stay in the yard.
March makes the catch.
Ranger Suarez has a quick 1-2-3 inning.
Check there. Top of the order,
Didn't even get a time to talk about Waters because I'm impatient.
It's the Royals 3 and the Giants nothing.
Bottom 6 we go. Game's not over yet.
And we're back. And now, Edmundo Freitas.
The second baseman.
Boy, Quan, boy. Who should we try to get warming up here? Should we try to get Hernandez? We can get Jake Brent's warming up. We called him up. By the way, September call-ups happened because we are in September. So we called up Jake Brent's and we called up Grant Levine just to be bodies, basically. So backstop lineup we go for the Giants. Here's Freitas.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between.
First pitch curveball to a lot of these hitters tonight. Very odd strategy.
And the righty deals.
Ground ball. Cabral
Whips it to first.
makes a nice play.
Put up one down.
Freitas is down.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
I think Willie Cabral next year is just going to be our 4A player. Has really made the most of his opportunities.
Just missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently.
Here's O'Neill.
He's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Pitch count looks good, but unfortunately the stamina is not good for Jordan Hicks.
One down, base is empty. That's in there. And the count.
Location still looks good though. Hanging a few pitches, but I think overall it's safe to say that Jordan Hicks has just been
At the belt and fire.
living up to the hype.
Up to short. Witt.
As Bobby Witt will shoot across the diamond and get Tyler O'Neill.
Talk about
2 down.
being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Steven
Here's the
Kwan.
devil himself.
Giants a hit. 1 for 2.
Stephen Kwan. What a pickup for the Giants. He swings at the first pitch. Bobby, gotta hurry.
Witt over to first.
And he is going to get Kwan by half a step. And Jordan Hicks may have bought himself another inning.
They trail it here.
Quick inning. We are through 6 in San Francisco. I need to let my cat out. Hold on a second.
Back
Cat
here
break.
at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin.
carpet's so dirty. Gotta vacuum this. Alright. Alright, here we go. 7th inning time here in San Francisco. Michael Garcia, difference maker, with a 3-run shot, and that's pretty much been the offense. Up until that point, Blake Snell was pitching very well. And Fermin gets a hold of one, hits it deep, center field, and the wind will knock it down. 1 out. Big outfield here. Ooh, we got all lefties here. We'll get Jake Brent's warming up. And Cabral. You gotta stop swinging at the first pitch, buddy. 2 down. He can change up. Yeah, Cabral doesn't have any power, so it doesn't surprise me that he doesn't exactly hit for power. So here's Rocafort.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
I think Carson's going to be a player to watch next year. You know, he is a C potential, and I think he's a 75 overall. So we're really going to find out how much better he's going to improve, as he's had a good rookie season. I do worry next year, though, he's going to have a slump.
Ball. The mark there. Now 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right there. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing by Rocafort. God, did we bring in... I think we'll probably go ahead and bring in Brent's here. I think we'll go ahead and call it for Jordan Hicks. Carson fouls it off. We'll do it again. Don't know how we fouled that off, but we will take it. Atta baby Carson up the middle. How about a 2-hit day for Carson Rocafort off of a lefty? Telling you, man, our rookies that we have introduced this year have been phenomenal.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Alan Dobbins.
And here's Dobbins. 0 for 2. Strikeout, fly out, and a hit by pitch. I would love to see him hit one to Triple's alley here.
And he swings over the top there.
1-2. I was on the fence about giving Dobbins a day off. His energy is just below half, so that could explain some of the struggles. I'm telling you, like, longtime followers of the channel, we could have a next Jose Melendez here. Good stop by the catcher. The only difference is, way back in that Cubs fantasy franchise, we got Melendez in a trade. We are developing Dobbins. Pitch inside, 3-2. Rocafort should be on the move here. That's down the third base line. And a tough day for Dobbins. A big 0 for 3. There are no cars in San Francisco. Isn't that crazy? Bottom of the 7th we go. Bullpen time. First up is Jake Brents. See his numbers from last season.
And he comes on here for the first time this season. And
Sadly, he was the odd man out in spring training.
he settles in.
So we had to. He's been stashed down in AAA the whole year.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
So this is his first game at the bigs this year. And I hate to do that to Brents, but it just had to be done.
Fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer.
Facing all lefties here.
Extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Sit down Hernandez. We'll probably get Alcala ready to go. 1-1 to Brandon Marsh.
Strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not
1-2.
too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's true.
The 1-2.
Jammed him. Fly ball. Waters will glove it.
Brings it
One
in.
down.
1 up, 1 down.
Looks like the Guardians have called up their closer, Tony Page.
Pitcher comes up to hit. Blake Sable.
He's going to be a good closer. So, good thing we've already got the jump on ours.
Fouled off to the right.
Blake Sable fouls off that first pitch. 0-1. So I'm thinking about, we'll probably have 2 more episodes.
1 down, base is empty.
Wow.
Swing and a miss.
We may have 2 more episodes of the regular season. One of them will be against the Blue Jays, since that's a fan favorite rivalry, chat favorite rivalry. So he gets Sable looking. 2 down, and then we'll have the last game of the season, just to see where things shake up. Good chance to look at stats, and then we'll start playoffs if we're probably going to make the playoffs, but, I still say if because you just never know.
First pitch misses
Ball 1.
for ball 1. And he deals.
And Moniak will pop it up. Cabral
Settles underneath it.
will glove it.
He's got it.
And good inning for Jake Brents. Looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
Going to the 8th. 2-3-4 due up for Kansas City. And they are going to keep Suarez in.
For the top of the 8th, leading off, number 11.
All right, let's see here. 7, 8, 9 due up. I'll tell you what, it may actually make sense to keep Brents out there to face Flores and then bring in a righty. We'll probably get Alcala in here.
The wind of the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Michael Garcia, been the difference maker. 3-run homer in his last at bat. And he is going to torch that ball to center field. 108 off the bat from Michael, and he is finding his swing.
Exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. He
Not a baby.
shoved off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So here's the Royals DH, Nelson Velasquez.
Nelson's going to get plunked on the first pitch.
If you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get
I
hit?
think it was a curveball.
I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
All right.
Will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's Bobby. Ranger Suarez missing early. Ooh.
Doesn't get the call.
Okay.
Ball 1.
Should be a strike, but we'll take it.
Good opposite field power. What I like like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Alright, baby Bobby, as it's going to bounce off the glove of the first baseman. And Bobby Witt will beat it out. Wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. Bases are loaded. Nobody out.
First baseline beat the throw pretty easily. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity.
I see a big difference in Bobby Witt this year. He is trying so much harder this season than he did last year, I feel, as he impales the first baseman. All right, and here's Vinny. Infield in.
Curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
I shouldn't have swung at that. Everybody go back. I don't need to swing at the first pitch. Bases are loaded. Can't be swinging at the first pitch. All right. Here's Waters.
Steps in for the Royals. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far.
Boy, if he hits one into the gap here, we're scoring 3.
And he can't come up with it.
Hey, we'll take it. Hanging curveball is going to ground out to third. Third baseman bobbles it. Prevents the double play. We are going to get a run on that. 4-0 KC. Nice job, Drew.
Steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3.
Nice job, Drew. As they are going to walk for Mean.
They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded. There's a force at every base.
Oh, for Cabral. Okay.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. Willie.
All right, Willie. Make him pay, man. 2 out, bases loaded. Don't swing at the first pitch, please. Let's take a pitch here. Ooh. Good Lord, this umpire. This umpire has shifted. Come on, Willie.
And now the lefty.
2-0. Suarez has had some command issues.
2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Atta baby Cabral. Oh my goodness, what a play. Wow. Edmundo Freitas just saved 2 runs. I thought that was going to get through. I thought that was going to get through, man. Nice play by Freitas. We do get a run 4-0, but wow, what a play. I cannot believe that. That's unbelievable. That was such a good play. I thought that was going to get through, man.
That's off the inside.
I was so convinced that was going to get through. I forgot they got Jung Ho Lee, too. He's not playing tonight, and they got Land Thomas. Wow, his fielding is actually not that good, so that's really an above-average play for this guy. Oh, he's a call-up. Okay. He's a call-up. Looks good, though. Looks like a very good player.
And that's ball 1.
Looks like a very good player.
And that one fouled off.
Wilmer Flores got 2 hits tonight. Or sorry, he's got 1. Thought he had 2.
That misses the zone.
Off the corner, 2-1. I don't know if you guys have seen the news at the bottom of the screen there, but the Dodgers have won 7 games in a row.
Foul ball.
The Giants really need to win this game to keep pace, but not looking good so far.
And the 2-2.
Ball 3.
Luciano is on deck. And that ball hit hard to center. Rocafort. will just poke the glove out there and catch it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time to go to the pen.
Now it's the shortstop, Marco Luciano.
Go ahead and bring in Jorge Alcala.
New pitcher on here, Jorge Alcala.
He has been good for us. I think we've got a good bullpen here.
So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
I want to re-sign a lot of these guys back to the bullpen if I can. Of course, when it comes to our bullpen, one of the biggest goals in the offseason is to make sure we sign Kopech.
That one knocked
Re-sign
close.
Kopech.
And that's ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
I think that'll be tough.
Foul back
I really think that'll be tough. I could see us having a pretty big offseason when it comes to the, trying to re-sign players. I don't think we're going to do a whole lot in the offseason when it comes to additions.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
I would like to give Freddie Fermin an extension. It depends on what he wants. Michael Kopech deserves an extension. I would like to give Reggie Crawford another shot.
And the right-hander deals.
To be honest, the biggest thing I could see us getting in the offseason is a bench bat. I mean, that's just what I think. I don't even know if we need that or not.
And another ball.
Because we called up Austin Callahan
The Giants down by
after the Edmundo Sosa trade, and he has been doing very well. Ground ball past Quintino. Plays off the bounce. 2 down here in the 8th. So I think, regardless of what happens, whether we go back-to-back World Series titles or we lose out,
now, and here
I don't see a lot of changes coming to this team. I think we'll be shifting coaches more than we will players. A lot of coaches are in the last year of their deals.
right through there.
I would like to bring them back. So I think our rotation is set for next season. That ball is going to be stung into right in front of Waters.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Casey Smith gets a hit. 2 down. Here comes Freitas.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Edmundo Freitas.
Freitas, excuse me.
And it's fouled away.
But yeah, I mean, we definitely look a lot better than we did the first 2 months of the season where we were just 10 games under, not hitting, pitching wasn't that well, or going that great, I should say.
Swings through that one.
There might be time
And I didn't want to trade Edmundo Sosa at first,
early, maybe even just spread out.
but he just wasn't getting playing time. He was just kind of wasting away, so it didn't feel right keeping him.
0-2 now. Misses just
Oh
off
my
the
God.
outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missed
That was
it.
100% a strike.
To the umpire and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Well, let's do it again. 1-2 to Freitas here in the 8th.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He
Makes
stays
contact. All right, Fermin, you thinking fastball here?
alive.
I
Leads off
agree.
first with 2 down to the inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive.
And Freitas will get a little blue pit.
That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at
Nice
second.
job fighting off the fastball, and the Giants are trying to cook something up here in the 8th.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler O'Neill.
We need to be very careful here.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
There's Tyler O'Neill. I'm glad that ball went foul. This dude is jacked, man. 0 for 3 tonight, though.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Looks like he's in swing mode. He is, as he's going to fly out. Roccaforte camping under it.
And O'Neal is
And we get out of the jam.
Giants leave a couple.
8 innings in the books. Crunch time here in San Francisco. Kansas City up 4-0. Crunch time.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hunter Harvey.
50th time
All right, and here's Hunter Harvey out of the pen. First righty we'll see all game.
quite a bit.
Just fine by me.
So digging in.
I'll pick the worst time to bring in a righty.
Center fielder. Number 2.
All lefties again. I don't want to bring in Boovie here. I mean, I want to, but I don't want to. Because he's not full energy. He's having a solid season. He has blown 7 saves, but he has 31. ERA 261 for the rookie closer. But he is getting better. I think Floyd Boovie will, in due time, rival his uncle very soon. I really did think that. Carlos Hernandez warming back up. All right, Roccaforte leading off for us here in the 9th. He is 2 for 3.
Here comes a pitch. Takes low for
Against
ball.
former National Hunter Harvey and former Royal as well. Former National, former Royal, former Oriole, former Padre, and now he's with the Giants. Been pretty consistent, though. Contract year, 71 overall, 33 years old. Fastball, splitter, slider, and 12-6 curve for Harvey.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
Oh, and he throws 99.
That's cheddar, baby.
Probably could throw 100.
The pitch.
Mm.
In the air, left field.
Hits it hard to left. What a catch by Stephen Kwan! He should be decapitated, but wow, what a catch by Stephen Kwan, laying it all out. Should be dead right about there. But thankfully he's okay, and that was a hell of a catch.
Alan Dobbins. The next
And that's a rough first out. Here comes Dobbins.
swing and a foul straight back.
0 for 3 tonight. Has been hit by a pitch, so he has reached base.
Base is empty, one away. You're in the top of the ninth. And that's outside.
Giants have pitched to Dobbins very well.
One down, base is empty.
Down the line, foul.
And it goes just foul.
I'm hoping between episodes he'll have a couple days off, because we're in September. As I just keep, man, I made him look so bad tonight.
For strike three.
I'll see it more commonly
0 for 4 not for Dobbins.
Man, a triple-digit fastball blown
And here comes Garcia.
one is still pretty
He has been the difference maker tonight. 3-run shot back in the 5th inning off of Blake Snell.
the bullpen because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
I'm telling you, man. Sorry, Dobbins. I made you look awful.
Ball one, no strike.
Here's, like I said, Garcia. 2 for 4 tonight. Hopefully he has found his swing.
And a pitch.
Down the line, foul.
And foul ball.
And he is going to get way back on that one.
Territory behind the
That's
plate.
probably going to get caught. And it will.
Makes the grab, and that'll end it.
Good inning for Hunter Harvey.
Short work of him there. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get
Middle
them.
lineup due for the Giants. It is their last chance. Let's close it out.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Carlos Hernandez.
They know that he can get A right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this
Leading
inning.
up for the Giants.
All right, do we have somebody?
Stephen Kwan now at the plate.
Get Grant Levine some time here. Grant Levine will come in and play first.
Now into the game, Grant Levine.
And then we're actually going to take Dobbins out. And we're going to bring in Azakar.
Also entering the game, Jose Azokar. He'll be out in left field.
Number 28.
Dobbins needs the break. All right, so here we go. 9th inning. Not a save situation. Hopefully we won't need to be. We'll get Boovie warming up just in case.
Right-hander kick steals.
Big call there, 1-1.
Situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get
On 1 for 3 tonight. Well, he's still been a tough out.
Here's a 1-1.
102 by Hernandez. There's the standings. Giants 3.5 back. Padres 4 back. Arizona's starting to fall back. Juan deep to right, and that will be pushed foul. That was a hanger indeed.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off.
I guarantee you if I was using Stephen Kwan, he would strike out 100 times.
Out there, you can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Guy just doesn't chase, man. He just does not chase. Three-two to Kwan.
That one lifted
And go down the line. Foul.
and just foul.
Just what he does, man. It's just a big enough pain in the butt.
And a payoff pitch. And that's ball.
We're going to walk him.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, my God. All right.
Struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake the team up with a free pass.
Man at first.
Don't think he's going to try to steal, though.
Brandon Marsh.
Here's Marsh.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound
Okay.
defense. Hopefully the pitcher can
Boy, are we going to be rigging here in the
pull him
9th?
up for two.
Right-handed reliever.
Well, all of a sudden, they're not chasing.
Down and in can be so hard to get on.
All of a sudden, they not chasing. We'll have to throw it down the middle, get a strike.
2-0.
3-0. Oh, look, all of a sudden we can't pitch. Here we go. Here we go. Crazy how the game just rubber bands, you know. Down the line, that's going to be a fair ball.
Fair ball. Kwan rounds second on his way to third.
They will not send him.
Runner stopped, second and third.
Hey, look at this. The Giants know how to hit all of a sudden.
So great.
Isn't that crazy?
Velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Nice hit by Marsh. What's up, Amish? Dude, PCA. Dude, you remember me saying this a couple years ago? I said if the Cubs had a legit speedster on their team, they would be a bigger threat than what they have been.
3 pitches last time. Let's see
PCA
if he
is that
gets
guy.
aggressive right here.
And he's figuring out the hitting, too. Like, his average don't show it, but he is taking better at bats. We're going to have a mound visit.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen.
I forgot this is Carlos Hernandez. There's no such thing as an easy 9th. Giants threatening here 9th.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Do have our closer warming up just in case. He's not 100% though, so this at bat could really determine if we bring him in or not. Umpire just not calling the corners now. He's been calling them for 8 innings. Now he's tired of it. My guy, you do know this is a 9-inning game, right?
And here it comes.
There you go. Good job. 2-2. See if he chases a splitter.
2-2.
And he will.
And there's one down.
Hernandez finally gets the first out.
Up next to the Giants.
And digging in for San Francisco.
There's Moniak. How's your day, Amish? Okay, Moniak likes to hit breaking balls, so we're going to try our best to stay sinker fastball here.
And that one pulled foul.
Not that that's going to guarantee a result, but Moniak's been a good pickup for the Giants as well. No Jung-Ho Lee, though. No Lane Thomas. Wow. You owe us that call. Thank you. You owe us that call. Atta baby. We're going to strike out Moniak. 2 down. Let's go ahead and bring in Boovie to get this last out. I don't feel good. Wow, that was such a nasty curveball.
Keeping those runners at second and third, that could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Yeah, it's Wilmer Flores
Digs in now.
versus a lefty, less power. Let's go ahead and just bring in Boovie here to get this final out.
New arm out of the bullpen, Floyd Boovie.
There's our rookie closer. He's had a solid rookie season so far, wearing his uncle's number. Shout out to Julian Boovie. He's got a tough challenge here, though. Wilmer Flores. Holy smokes. Why is his bar so quick? Why is his bar so fast? I don't know why his bar is super quick. I think I'm going to change Boovie's, I think I'm honestly going to change his pitching motion next year. And that's going to drop in. 1 run will score. They're going to try the other one. Here's the throw by Waters. And game over. Julian Boovie gives up a run, but he will come in and get the save. I finally got that achievement. I think that's like the 8th time I've tried this achievement. So, hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Jordan Hicks will get the win. Final score, Royals 4, Giants 1. Difference maker was not Vinny Pasquantino, even though he had a 2-hit game today. Good for the Pasquatch. The difference was Michael Garcia and this 3-run homer in the 5th inning off Blake Snell. As he was just good. Like, Michael had a great game. A couple nice defensive gems by the Giants, too. Freed us with that play, and then Stephen Kwan diving against the stands to make that outstanding play, and then we countered with our own defensive gem as Drew Waters gunning out another run. I don't know why the Giants tried this. They were down by 3 at that point. So, but we'll take it. We will take it. Player of the game, Jordan Hicks. Another fantastic outing for him. 6 innings, 3 hits, struck out 8, did not walk any, did not give up any earned runs. Blake Snell, 5 innings, 5 hits, struck out 8 as well. He gave up 3, but they were all in the 5th inning. He was really good up to that point. Like I said, Garcia 2 for 5 with a 3-run homer, and he scored twice. Vinny 2 for 4, Fermin 1 for 3, and Carson Rocafort 2 for 4 off of lefties, which is something he doesn't do. Tough game for Alan Dobbins. He went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. He did get hit by a pitch as well. Nelson Velasquez went 0 for 3. He had 3 strikeouts. He also got hit by a pitch. Drew Waters 0 for 4, but he had an RBI because of a botched double play. So we will take that. And Willie Cabral continues to struggle. Absolutely continues to struggle. Another 0 for 4 day. And everyone did their part. I think Carlos Hernandez kind of had a small problem. But other than that, everyone did their part. Good stuff and good win. Enjoy the weekend together. Yeah, man. See you, Amish. I appreciate you stopping in for a minute. I'm in the stream as well. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like the video for me if you don't mind here on YouTube. That would be great. Gets the content out for other franchise fans to, I don't know, see if they like my style of gameplay. And if they don't, that's fine. If you're new here, subscribe. Subscribe. You know, if you like franchise, why not? Nice. It's easy. It's free. Helps me out, and you might sleep better tonight. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, 2 more episodes of the regular season. Next episode, we'll be taking on the Blue Jays, since that is a chat favorite. We're going to be checking in with Toronto. And then episode 75 will be the last day of the regular season. That way we can look at the stats, talk about the team, as we get ready for our pretty much guaranteed playoff run. And then episode 76 will start the playoffs, whether we are the AL Central Champions or we are the wild card. We're going to be there probably. So some good stuff coming up along the board here. Like and subscribe. We'll see everyone in the next episode. And let's go Kansas City. Have a good weekend, everybody.